I was absolutely drowning in software workarounds, and yet again, I had to create another. My experience in the restoration industry stems from 5 years of employment for a water mitigation contractor based out of the Pacific Northwest. My job responsibilities primarily were driven by the job management software our company was using. I controlled and processed TPA workflow compliance. I assisted with our production schedule management. I helped scrub both remediation and water mitigation estimates. I helped train and work with our field technicians utilizing their mobile applications for their field documentation, and then some. While I thought I was very productive and successful, this individual accomplishment really came from the creation and implementation of many software workarounds. I was building them at an increasing rate, and this was all very time intensive. Most notably, I focused on estimating discrepancies. Something was causing a dip in our gross profit, and I wanted to figure out what that was. In time, I identified the primary culprit as poor field documentation. Job notes were difficult to come by, and photos were too frequently missing. As our field documentation suffered, so did our estimating. What did I do? I created another workaround. I built a standard scrub. Too frequently, we had photos dictating work was performed on site, but no notes or few notes actually telling the story of the job, actually putting those pieces, those photos together to build out a full story. And too often we had notes that really dictated what work was performed on site, but we were missing the photos that actually proved the work was performed. And as you may know, insurance companies both want excellent photo documentation and notation describing the work that was performed on site. If you're missing any of this, often you have partial payment submitted by insurance companies, and this was a huge problem for us. Rarely did I scrub a job from beginning to end and not find gaps in that job story. As I streamlined this scrub, I, in time, started tracking my time spent. And I identified that for every hour of my time spent scrubbing, I was salvaging over 2,000 pre-tax dollars for the company. I could not believe it. Yet, after so much time spent scrubbing estimates and scrubbing jobs, photos, notes, we were still losing money. And I'm talking about a lot of money. Something had to change. We were leaving money on the table. And to make matters worse, my scrub was incredibly hard to replicate for my colleagues to adopt and utilize. It was not easily repeatable and trainable. I wanted to help this great company that I loved grow, but I knew I couldn't do that in the position that I held. Something had to change. What did I do? Well, in a very unique time in the middle of a worldwide pandemic, I chose to leave my job at which I had 5 years tenure to better pursue a solution to eliminate those workarounds I'd been using for years at my previous job. I wanted to help build something better, better for restorers and better for their job management. I accepted a position to do just that at a leading restoration management software company, Xcelerate. And today we are doing just that, eliminating the need for those software workarounds, but designing more intuitive restoration management software. Software that's more efficiently designed for restoration contractors. Are you looking for a superior software solution to your restoration management woes? Why not us? Why not Xcelerate? Join us on our journey as we continue developing intuitive solutions to best support your restoration management experience. We would be happy to share with you how we are changing technology expectations in the restoration industry.